Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so glad you're here. So today I've prepared a 1-hour power vinyasa flow practice for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of variations of triangle pose. The message is about refreshing yourself. So I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we are going to push the start button and we're going to all push it together right now. Then come with me right around to the top of your mat. Feet are going to go all the way to the width of your mat. So they're going to be nice and wide. Pull your toes up, spread them out, set the toes down, elevate the heels, draw them back, and really feel a nice, wide, solid platform for your feet. Now, once you have your feet set, your hands are going to come in. So a prayer hand or namaste, that Anjali mudra, we're going to switch it up. So right hand goes inside the left. Let your arms come up overhead. Your elbows can be very soft. Draw your collarbones down the back side of your body. And I want you to press your hands apart as you widen your collarbone and really be mindful of stacking. You've got your feet, your ankles, your knees over your ankles, your hips over your knees, your waistband over your knees, shoulders line up, hug your core in, soften your face, press your hands apart, and breathe. Now, with even softer elbows, just lean up and over to the right. Just a nice, gentle side bend. Come back to the center, up and over to the left. Back to the center, elbows come in, unravel the hands at heart center, chin to chest, that Anjali mudra. Inhale, look up, reach your arms high, part the sky as you soften the knees, hinge, bend, and fold. Now stay in the fold and just take either your hands on blocks or tented finger pads and just rock back and forth. Now that back and forth rock has got your navel drawing into your spine. Your knees are staying soft, and you're just making that shift from the front to the back on the balls of your feet and rocking back onto your heels. Now solidify the soles of your feet. Capture one hand on each bicep. Hang right in ragdoll. Now let the crown of your head be nice and heavy. Ignite a little shift and a little sway. Make it super slow. Be very mindful. It's that mind-body connection of being right here in this place, embracing this space. Now, holding up in the center, shake your head very gently. Anything that it took for you to get here today, any kind of angst, any kind of worry, any uncertainty, any sadness, just let it spill right out onto your mat. And then draw that yes back in, that knowingness that you have arrived today exactly where you belong. Absolutely no coincidence that you are here. Then release your fingertips down. Pop the right heel up with the right knee, even more bent. Right hand down, left hand, left hip. Twist open and breathe. Now you can stay with your hand on hip or levitate the left arm up to the sky, stacking your shoulders, spreading that left hand super wide. A possible half bind, left hand to the small of the back, or even wrapping around the top of the right thigh. But draw the right thigh bone back and breathe. Release that connection as you fold over your legs. Bring your hands to your shins and pump your heart up for halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Do that 2 more times. Shins back, heart forward, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. And 1 more time. Press the shins back, lean your heart forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold. Now rise all the way up. Let the opposite hand, the left hand, slip inside. Feet are still wide. Palms are pressing together overhead in that reverse namaste. Take a bend, a soft bend, a lateral bend to the left. And now back to the center and up and over to the right. Come back, draw your elbows in, collect your hands at heart center, hinge, bend, and fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Pop the left heel up as you bend the left knee, pull the left hip back, left finger pads down, right hand, right hip. Maybe you levitate the right arm up. Keep drawing back on that left hip crease. A possible half bind, or maybe wrap it around the top of that left thigh. And twist. You're opening to the right, peeling the right shoulder blade back as you draw the left hip back. Release that connection. Now hands on shins, 1 time, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Sweep your arms out and up. Reverse namaste. Right hand slips inside, up and over to the right. Soften your face, up and over to the left. Press the palms apart. Back to the center, elbows in. Collect your hands. Hinge, bend, and fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Rise up, sweep that left hand inside for reverse namaste, up and over to the side bend, lateral left. Back to the center, up and over, bend right. Back to the center, elbows in. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. This time when you halfway lift, pick your heels up, spin them in, toes out, feet on the 45, drop your hips, malasana. So come right to that yoga squat. Now activate those inner thighs. So keep lifted out of the inner thighs and press your palms together. Now hold right here. So we are in the Unwrap Your Best Self series. And today we are going to refresh. So press your palms apart. Now rise up and press them apart as you swan dive back down. Collect your hands, drop your hips towards your heels. Do that again. Inhale, rise up like parting the sky, float back down, hands to heart center. Now connect your breath. Inhale, rise, Part the sky, circle the arms around, back to namaste. Inhale, rise back up. Swan dive back down, hands back to heart center. Now stay in malasana. Walk your fingertips out in front of your body. Pick your hips up high, kick your heels out, and come to that wide-legged fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Heel toe your feet all the way together, and then rise up, stand tall. Collect your hands at heart center. Close your eyes, and before we begin to flow, set your intention for your practice. A refresh, a reset, maybe a restart. A new version is available. It's available to download just for the asking. So seal into your heart today your purpose for your practice. Could be a wish, could be a prayer. Just let it solidify and be sealed with the pressing of your thumbs into the center of your sternum, your breastbone. Now offer that intention up, breathe in, part your arms, breathe out, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step back to downward facing dog. Now in your down dog, go ahead and pedal through your feet. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let the knees soften, maybe even shift the hips a little bit side to side. Now walk your feet in a little bit closer, maybe about 6 inches, and actually bring them together. Peel both your heels up on the in-breath. Shift both your heels to right on the out-breath. Drop your hips to your heels. Peel the left arm up and overhead. Come back around. Now you're in a short little down dog. I call it Uttadog-asana. Do another little pedal through. And then the heels are going to rise on the inhalation as you breathe in and out through your nose. Shift your heels to the left. Drop your hips. Create that peeling open action as you levitate the right arm up and overhead, plugging that right shoulder blade in. Come back around to that short down dog. Now, walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Now rise all the way up, stand tall, hands back to heart center. Lift the right leg up, stand in crane at the back of your mat. Now pull your navel into your spine, kick your right leg back behind you as you bend deeply into the left leg. Point the right toes, praying mantis. Walk your hands out. Go ahead and peel the left heel off your mat. Bend the right leg. Open up at the hip. Pull the right knee to the right tricep and hold. Windshield wipe it over to the left and hold. Send the right leg up and back. Roll open at the hip. Draw the right knee into the nose. Step it forward, modified revolve lunge. Right leg on its own track of train. Right arm lifts. Look up at the right hand. Now draw the right arm back, and I want you to circle it around. Circle it around. Just get some mobility. You can keep the right arm bent. Just getting the hands spread nice and wide. Now go ahead and reach the right arm up and rise right up into crescent high lunge. Drop the back knee down, slow. Collect your hands at heart center. Left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Press your palms together. Now maybe you stay, maybe you open. stacking the wrists, stacking the shoulders, softening your face. Now release that connection, pop the back kneecap up, drag the right hip back, pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold over that front leg. Now bend the front leg, plant your palms, step into high plank pose. From your high plank, take your body up and back, down dog. Pedal through the feet again. And go ahead this time, shift into high plank. Peel the heels up, pull your belly in, protract your shoulders, uncoil your body, high plank. Drop your knees to the mat, point the toes, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Cat and cow, exhale, push the earth away. Inhale and soften. So a new version. Do you see that pop up on your computer? A new version, new software is available to download. Wow. Now, if you have a computer, a tablet, a phone, which I know we all do because we're all on virtual yoga, then that download sometimes is automatic, but sometimes we get to hit no, not right now. Remind me later. Remind me never. Sometimes we let those downloads or those updates go without acting them out. Now, shift your hands, one right, one left. And then what happens? The computer slows down. When it doesn't get refreshed, when it doesn't get updated, when the version of software is outdated, then the computer doesn't run as effectively as we want it. Now that can parallel our lives. Now reverse that direction. We want to take the kinks out. We want better version. We want the privilege and the opportunity to continue to unwrap our best self by refreshing. Now, flip your hands back toward the front. Shift your shoulders over the wrist. Bend the arms. Go chin, chest, belly, land prone. Rise up, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Rise back up. Maybe Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog, palms of hands, tops of feet. Exhale, dive your hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out and fold. Now rise up, stand tall. Collect your hands at heart center. Balance on the right leg. Pick the left leg up in crane. Steady your gaze. Draw your shoulders down the back side. Lift your chin just a little. Now soften the right knee. Kick the left leg back. Praying mantis. Keep pressing your palms together. Keeping your purpose, your intention right at your heart. Point those left toes. Focus. Walk your hands out. Peel the right heel off your mat. Three-legged dog with a bent left leg. Inner knee, outer upper tricep, and hold. Windshield wipe the right knee over to the left. Work the oblique and hold. Inhale, lengthen the left leg back. Roll open at the hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Now left knee to the nose. Step it up. Modified revolve lunge. Keep drawing that left hip back as you spin the left arm up to twist. Now, left arm reaches back. Circle around. You can keep the left arm bent, but spread the hand wide. Yeah, activate that mobility, that pliability, that flexibility. Then activate your core as you rise right up, high lunge, crescent lunge. Hold. Bend the right knee, let it land right on down to your mat. Collect your hands right at heart center. Hinge and twist right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. So let the twist, let that right tricep really get to the outside. Maybe you open, maybe you hold, maybe you expand your wings and stack your arms. Breathe. So today we're going to say yes to the refreshed version. Release that circular motion as you frame the left leg. Pop the right kneecap up, pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen. Maybe the left leg is bent, so be it. Maybe the right heel is lifted, but your legs are on their own track of train. Now, as you really bend the left leg, plant your hands, step back to a high plank. From your high plank, go back to down dog. From down dog, shift back to high plank. Either knees come down or lower all the way from plank to your belly. Bhujangasana cobra or up dog, but hold. Now, exhale, draw your hips up and back, down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Inhale and lengthen one time. Exhale and fold. Rise up, breathe in. Hands to heart center, breathe out. Right leg lifts, balance. Stable, steady. Refreshed. Kick that right leg back. That new version comes by changing the way we think. Point the right toes. Shifting our paradigms. Walk your hands out. Bend the right leg. Turn open at the hip. Inner knee, outer upper tricep. Wipe it over to the left. This time, shoot the right leg out. Fall in triangle. Spin the left heel down, left arm up and overhead. Now left hand down, bend the right leg back to three-legged dog or continue on to flip inside out. Reach up and over. Breathe. Now reach the right arm back up to the sky. Bring the right knee in nice and tight. Step it forward, modified revolve lunge. Right arm splashes right up. Rise up, crescent lunge. This time, press into warrior two. Flip the right palm for peaceful. Now, pinwheel your hands down. Move your body through the vinyasa flow. Maybe coming to high plank. Maybe knees down. Maybe lowering from plank. You've got options, cobra, bhujangasana, maybe up dog. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet, back of the mat. Inhale and lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, pull yourself physically, emotionally, mentally together. Then rise up with that refreshed vision, hands to heart center. Left leg lifts. Breathe in, crane. Kick the left leg back, bend the right leg. Take it slow, there is no rush. Dive into praying mantis. If your focus drifts away, draw it back in. Walk out, three-legged dog. Bend the left leg, roll open at the hip. Inner knee, outer upper tricep, and hold. Windshield, wipe it over to the right and hold. Shoot the left foot out. Fall your triangle as the right arm lifts up and overhead. Right hand down, left leg goes up and around. Now you can stay in three-legged dog, but if you want that wild version, Flip it inside out. Right shoulder stacks over the right wrist as the left arm lifts up and overhead. Reach the left arm to the sky. Bring it around, left knee into the nose. Step it forward, splash the left arm up, breathe in. Left arm reaches back so you can rise up, crescent. Press it into warrior two. Inhale, flip the left palm for peace. Exhale, pinwheel your hands down. Move your body through your version. Your version. Maybe it's a new version of Vinyasa. Maybe you take something out. Maybe you kick it up. Walk your hands back to your feet once you get into down dog. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out and fold. Rise up, stand tall. Hands back to heart center. Right leg lifts, come into crane. Turn it into tree, vrikshasana. Right hand under left, that reverse namaste. Pressing the hands overhead, letting the sole of the right foot press either to the left calf, maybe the left inner thigh, and really stand into it. Feel the balance of your body. Soften the elbows, lean right. Come back to the center. Elbows draw in, hands to heart center. Right leg carries over, standing pigeon. Now, in your standing pigeon, you're going to keep pressing your palms together and kick the right leg back, right into praying mantis. Yeah, if you come out of your balance, no worries. You just go back in. Walk your hands out, three-legged down dog. Turn open at the hip. Inner knee, outer upper tricep. Windshield, wipe it over to the left. Shoot the right foot out, fallen triangle. Left arm up and overhead, but breathe as you stretch, as you refresh, as you reset that best version of yourself. Flip that right leg up and around, maybe for wild leg, or stay in three-legged dog. Right arm up. Bring it around, right knee in. Step it up, right arm lifts right away, modified revolved lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge. Turn it into warrior two. Now, goddess pose. Heels in, toes out, palms up, arms bent. Whoo! Nice. Now, hands on thighs, horse stance. Rock a little side to side, side to side. Now, can you get your hips a little lower and your toes a little lighter? Now, hold up in the center. Let your inner thighs open as you dip the left shoulder. Take a gaze around to the right back. Now, reverse it. Dip the right shoulder, look to the left. Now, come back. Straighten your legs. Pivot to the back of your mat. Spin the right outer edge of your foot down. Rise your arms up. Warrior one, back of your mat. Exhale, devotional warrior. Brush and sweep as you bow down. Inhale, on the rise up. Peel the right heel off the mat. Right hand forward, left hand back. Drop the right knee down. Breathe. Now, up and around, warrior two, front of the house. Warrior two. Beautiful. Flip the right palm for peaceful. Pinwheel your hands down. Move your body through Vinyasa or just meet back in down dog. You choose the exit. Once you land in down dog, walk your hands back to your feet. Take a halfway lift. Breathe in. Feel the mobility, the flexibility, the pliability of your body. Rise up. Breathe in with your breath. Hands to heart center. Breathe out. Left leg lifts. Come into crane. Balance and hold. Balance and hold. Turn it into tree. Vrikshasana, standing at the back of your mat. Slip the left hand inside. Take those reverse namaste hands up and overhead. Soften the elbows, lean left. Really find the deep rooting of your roots. They keep your body, your mind, your breath smooth and stable. Expand back up. Now unravel the hands as you draw the elbows in. Slip that left leg across. Standing pigeon at the back of your mat. Really find that steadiness of your gaze as you pull the right hip back. Open the left hip through the hip joint. Unravel the left leg. Dive deeply over the right leg, praying mantis. Your hands walk out, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Inner knee, outer upper tricep. Windshield, wipe it over to the right. Shoot the left foot out. Fall in triangle, right arm up and over. Right hand down, left leg bends. Either hold in three-legged dog or flip inside out. Popping the left heel up, letting the right pinky edge of your foot root down. Left arm lifts. Bring it around, left knee in, but just pause. There is such power in pause as we hit that refresh button. Step up, modified revolve lunge. Left leg steps, left arm splashes up. Rise up, crescent lunge. Breathe in. Press into warrior two. Breathe out. Goddess pose. Palms up, arms bent, heels in, toes out. Flip your hands to your thighs. Horse stance. Rock side to side. Breathe. Now stabilize. Dip the right shoulder down so you can look around to the left. Keep the sit bones low, the toes light. Now reverse it. Dip the right, sneak a peek around. Dip the left shoulder, you're peeking around the right. Now straighten your legs out. Pivot to the back of your mat. Left outer edge of your foot is on the 45-degree angle. Bend into the right leg. Warrior one. Brush and sweep for devotional warrior. Bow down. Tap into that humble side of you. Setting aside that need to be right, that need to be first. Come back up, crescent. Left hand forward, right hand back. Drop the left knee. You've got this. Drop the left knee. Come all the way onto your mat. Beautiful. Hold, hold, hold. Use your core. Use your inner thighs. Now, up and around, warrior two, front of the house. Flip the left palm. You know where you're going. Reverse. Pinwheel your hands down. Move your body through Vinyasa. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, take your body up and back. Down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Back of your mat. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Moving on, rise up, stand tall. Hands to heart center, crane. Right leg lifts. Carry it into tree. Right hand slips under. Reverse namaste. Up and over to the right. Back to the center, elbows in, hands unravel as they collect in namaste prayer. Hands, right leg slides over, standing pigeon back of the mat. Unravel the right leg, praying mantis. Point the right toes, dive into it. Walk your hands out, peel the left heel up, Exhale, inner knee, outer tricep. Windshield, wipe it to the left. Shoot the right leg out. Fallen triangle, left arm up. End overhead. Beautiful. Left hand down, bend the right leg. You know where you're going. Flip it inside out. Pop the right heel up. Right arm up and over. Refresh that version of you. Right arm up. Bring the right knee in. Hold. Pause. Smooth out your breath. Step it up. Modified revolved lunge. Right arm goes back. Hug into your own midline. High lunge. Crescent lunge. Turn it into warrior two. Goddess pose. Warrior one, back of the mat. Brush and sweep away any angst, any uncertainty. Dive into this place. Rise up, peel the right heel off. Right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand this time behind the right hamstring. Right bicep by your cheekbone. Exalt it. Now hinge and twist. You're at the back of the mat. Right upper arm outside the left front thigh. Stay here or open up. Stack the arms. Stack the shoulders. Expand your wings. Now listen up. Come back around, but find warrior two. Stay at the back of your mat. Flip the left palm, left leg is in front. Peaceful. Straighten the left leg, reach up and back, reverse your triangle. Now dock your hips back, triangle at the back of the mat. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Breathe. Now where can you soften? Can you soften the upper rib cage down and lengthen the bottom rib cage? Breathe. Now soften the left knee. You're going to come up and around, coming to the front of the mat to revolved triangle. Right hand on the inside or outside of that. Left hand on the inside or outside of that right front leg. Right arm lifts. Breathe. Breathe. Pull back on your hips. Let the waistband expand. Soften your face. Now bend the right leg. Float up. Half moon. Half moon. Top of your mat. Right toes forward. Left toes expand. You open up from the inside out. Rather than pushing remind me later or no, not now on the option of that new version, go ahead and say yes. Maybe you activate that Shavasana connection. Release it, L shape. Pull the left knee into your nose. Sit it right next to the right foot, chair pose. Utkatasana. Hands to heart center. Ring it out, left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Stay here, expand your arms, or shift into side crow. Kakasana, Parshvo, side, balance. Now come back to the center, rise the arms up, stand tall. Hook the thumbs, expand your heart. Exhale, hinge, bend, fold. Vinyasa flow. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Inhale, say yes to that version, that new updated version. We could be somebody new every single day. Walk your hands back to your feet. Go ahead and take a halfway lift. Exhale, dive down. Rise up, brush and sweep your arms out and up, back of the mat. Hands to heart center. Left leg lifts. Balance in crane, back of the mat. Turn it into tree, Vrikshasana. Sole of left foot to right inner thigh. Left hand sneaks inside. That reverse namaste overhead and breathe. Can you widen your collarbone? Can you shift the gaze just a tint higher? Takes you into a new direction. Lean to the left. Breathe. Stay stable in the midst of the storm, in the midst of the chaos. Draw the elbows in. Hands to heart center. Pray. Cross that left leg over the right. Praying hands. What can we do? Pray. Get clarity on our vision. Pray. What can we do to make a difference? Unravel said left leg. Kick it back, praying mantis. Much prayer is needed in this world. Pray. Press together. That new version, getting outside and above ourselves. Walk out, three-legged dog, turn open at the hip. Inner knee, outer upper tricep. Windshield, wipe it over to the right. Shoot the left foot out, fall in triangle, right arm up and overhead. Stretch that right side body. Right hand down, left leg bends. Option for you to stay or flip inside out for wild thing, Kamakrasana. Reach the left arm up. Bring yourself around with the left knee in and pause. Find that power and pause. Find that refresh. Continue to clarify the vision you have for your life. Spend time on it. Imagine it. Write it down. Get into your heart what it is. If you can get it into your heart, you can hold it in your hand. Step the left leg up. Modified revolve lunge. Left arm splashes right up and opens your heart. Sweep the left arm back. Rise up crescent. Turn crescent into warrior two. Turn warrior two into goddess pose. Turn goddess pose to warrior one. Back of your mat. Devotional as you dive and devote the best version of yourself. Dive right into it. Continue to recreate yourself. Refresh, restart, reboot. Left heel lifts. Take the kinks out. Left hand forward, right hand back, back of your mat. Right hand behind the left. Exalt it. Left arm up and back. Bicep is by cheekbone. Hinge at the waist. Inner seam on the left thigh picks up. Left upper arm over the right front thigh. Now, can you open up and expand? You're at the back of the mat. The right foot is in front. Twisted crescent. Now, stay at the back of your mat. Warrior two. Flip the right palm for peaceful at the back of your mat. Right leg is in front. Straighten the right leg. Reach up and back. Reverse your triangle. Dock your hips back. Reach out and down. Utthita Trikonasana at the back of your mat. Right hand maybe on the shin, maybe on a block, maybe on the outside of the right leg. Breathe. Keep that softness in that right leg. Pull the right hip back. Lengthen out your waistbands. Now really bend the right leg. Pick the right arm up. Pivot around. As the right arm rises, you're pivoting your feet. Maybe with a readjust. Right hand reaches outside. The left leg, right outer edge of foot, roots down. Revolved triangle at the front of your mat with the left leg in front. Whoo, breathe. Now float up, top of your mat. Left hand reaches over and out. Left toes front. Right leg lifts. Half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Shine into it. Maybe connect to that Chapasana variation. Reaching back to a bent right leg. Release it if you've got it. Extend the right leg back, L shape. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Set it next to the left, chair pose. Sweep your arms out and up. Fierce, thunderbolt, breathe. Collect your hands at heart center. Ring it out. Right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. Twist. Now either stay, maybe you plant your hands. Your left thigh is on the right tricep and you tip into side crow. Come back to the center. Release into a forward fold. Heel toe your feet apart. Peace fingers, on your big toes. Pull the big toes up. Breathe in. Exhale, sneak your elbows in. Breathe out. Fold. Shake your head out. Breathe. Now release the big toes. Kick the heels in. Toes out. Malasana. Hands at heart center. Hold. Now lift out of the inner thighs. So Sybil Tomlinson, this is how she put it. Yoga is about clearing away whatever is in us that prevents our living the most full and whole way, our best selves. With yoga, we become aware of how and where we are restricted in our body, in our mind, in our heart, and how to gradually open these blockades. As these blockades are cleared, our energy is freed. We start to feel more harmonious, at one with ourselves. Now, kickstand the right arm across, breathe the left arm up. Our lives begin to flow, or we begin to flow more in our lives. Perhaps wrap a bind. No bind, no worries. Right heel's going to lift. Right hand could be on your shin. Left hand could be small of your back. Left foot, heel toes into the center of your mat. Stand up with left hand behind the back, right hand, right shin, or wrap that full bind for standing Marichasana. Breathe. Turn it in to tree with that reverse namaste overhead. Breathe, soften your face, steady your gaze. Soften the elbows more. Bend up and over to the right. You're pliable, you're flexible. Keep clarifying what it is that you want. You want peace in your life. Be that peace you want to have happen. You want love. You want more friends. Be the friend you want. Be the one you want to be in the relationship that you have. Hands to heart center. Slide the right leg over. Standing pigeon. Unravel the right leg. Kick it back. Praying mantis. This time, finger pads down. Left leg is still bent. Slide the right leg way back. Dip the right knee down. Offer the arms up. Breathe in. Right hand forward, left hand back. Breathe out. Left hand slips behind the right thigh. Right bicep by your cheekbone. Arc up and back. Collect your hands. You could even help assist that right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. Twist. Now, right toes tuck under. Pick the right kneecap up. Up and around, warrior two. Flip the left palm, peaceful. Pinwheel your hands down. Move your body through that vinyasa flow. You choose the exit. You choose the style. Inhale up. Exhale back, down dog. Walk your feet in about 6 inches and hold. Bring your feet together. Now pop your heels up on the in-breath. On the out breath, bend your knees. They go wide, hips to heels. Now this is a fake launch. Don't go anywhere yet. Knees are wide, big toes are together. Look at your hands. Now we want to begin with the end in mind. So your feet are going to land outside your pinky fingers, but don't go there yet. Come back to a short little dog. There we go. There is no wasted time in preparation time. Now here's the real launch, the real refresh, the real reset. Pop your heels up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Bend your knees, hips to heels. Spring up and land your feet to the outside of your pinky fingers in Malasana. Rise up, stand tall, look up, open up on top, hook the thumbs, index fingers together. Exhale, back down, Malasana. Take the kinks out, reset, refresh, open up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, say yes to the download, open up. Exhale, come back down and hold. Kickstand the left arm across, breathe the right arm up. Maybe that bind. Left heel pops up, right foot, heel toes into the center. Maybe it's left hand, left shin, right hand small of the back. Stand into it. Maybe it's full bound, standing Marichasana. Breathe. Turn it into Vrikshasana, tree pose. Reverse namaste with the hands overhead. Now, how does the tree stay stable? Hold right here. One of the most amazing trees is the palm tree. And you know why? Because it can bend. The roots are deep, it bends. Bend up and over to the left, palm trees. We're pliable, we're flexible. Whew, even if we waver and fall, we come back. Hands unravel, heart center. Slip the left leg over the right. Standing pigeon, top of the mat, left leg is bent. Make that 4. Unravel left leg, dive over the right. Praying mantis. Point the left toes, steady your gaze. Finger pads down, step the left leg back and dip the back knee down. Offer your arms up, back left knee is lowered, left hand forward, right hand back. Right hand behind the left, offer it up and back, exalt yourself. Breathe, get pliable, get flexible, even staying grounded and rooted. Left upper arm on the outside of the right front thigh. You could stay here. You could sneak in a little arm balance, Ekapada Kundanyasana, if that serves you. You could open up in the twist. You could keep your hands right at heart center. Now tuck the left toes under. Up and around, warrior 2. Flip the right palm, reverse. Pinwheel your hands down, Vinyasa flow. Let your body flow and go. Inhale on the rise. Exhale, take your body up and back, down dog. Peel your heels up, breathe in. Lower your knees down, breathe out. Walk your hands up your thighs. Sweep the arms out and up. Lift up and off, tee your arms, open your heart. Lace your hands behind your back. Slide them down the back side. Retract your shoulders. Release the hands down. Slide the right leg out. Right arm lifts. Peel open. Exhale, dive underneath. Twist. Wring it out. Twist. We begin to flow in our lives. We flow more in our lives as we release and come back up. Right hand down. Left leg meets the right. Rock the hips back to the heels. Brush and sweep your arms out and up. Elevate your hips off your heels. Tee your arms. Lift your heart. Expand to a new version of you. Lace your hands down the back side of your body. Retract your shoulders. Look up. Release to hands and knees. Slide the left leg out. Left arm peels up. Exhale, let it flow. Let your breath move. Smooth it out. Dip up and under the right arm. Breathe. Come back around. Left leg meets the right. Hips to heels. Walk your hands back up. Reach the arms out and up. Reverse namaste on top. Lift up and over to the right. Feel that pliability, that flexibility. Reverse the switching of the hands. Left hand on the inside. Soften the elbows, lean up and over. Just like the palm tree, you're bendable, you're pliable, but you stay rooted and grounded. Pull the elbows in, hands to heart center. Pause. Hands into back pockets, maybe to heels. Ustrasana, camel pose. It's a heart lifting pose. Let the heart lift. Let your heart expand. Breathe. Release back to hands and knees. Cross the right leg over the left. Rock back all the way onto your back. Once you land, now Houston, reboot. Clear on your why. Tweak it. Something new. Grow. Get curious about what your why. You move with fire. You know you're doing exactly. No question, no doubt. Keep updating. Saying yes. Updates, even though they're not. Leg releases, right leg crosses over the left. Create a goal post arm style and rock your hips. Breathe. You have no idea what kind of courage, what kind of strength and power you can have. Through your faith, you could move mountains. Shift the right leg all the way. The sole of the foot lands off your mat. Left hand slips on the right shin. Right arm creates that T. Never underestimate the power your faith has to help you clarify, to help you update, to help you refresh yourself, to continue that unending journey of unwrapping the best version of you. Come back onto your back, right foot plants, left leg crosses over. Back to the teed arms. If that's too much, no worries, just hands alongside your body. Just rock the hips. The left foot is very active. Now rock right over to the right side of your mat, but the left foot comes right off. The right hand slips on the left shin. The left knee is facing up. Create a twist as you look over to the left. Breathe. Breathe. Now from here, just lengthen out your body to our final resting pose, Shavasana. Palms are going to face upward. Feet are going to just splay out. and you're just going to support your entire body. The earth is supporting you. Just give yourself full and complete permission to rest. Breathe and bask. Santosha. Finding contentment right here, exactly where you are now. Now just know, if you want to stay, just click the off button. Stay 5, 10, 15 minutes. Just allowing the infusion of the refresh to permeate your being, your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. Wake that refreshed self back up. Hands around your feet if you're coming with me. Then as your knees bend, you just make that transition over onto your right, letting your head rest on your right arm, and then physically pushing yourself back up into your day, coming back to a comfortable, easy seat right at the top of your mat. Sweeping your arms out and up, carrying all of the blessings, all of the gifts and talents you've been given. Seal them into your heart as you take that opportunity. You continue to say yes to the refresh, the reboot, the best version of you is still yet to come. It's an unending process, day by day, minute by minute. Draw your chin to your chest. Seal your own purpose right in to your heart. Let it bring peace. Let it bring faith, hope, and love as you move through your day and your week. Look up. Let's all finish off with one Om to home. Sip your breath in. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.